Keep an eye on the lights, watch out for wheel spins, and let's nail this start.
Hello and welcome to my Project Cars 2 career mode. You join me at Silverstone for round 3 out of 5 of the Ginetta Juniors Championship. Around the first corner here, we are up into 5th position. Car looking up the inside there. I think he's dropped back. I can't see him anymore. Trying to get the slipstream of the blue Ginetta in front here, down the Wellington Straight.
We're expecting some wet weather any minute now. We'll keep you posted.
Oh, a bit of a lock up. Probably a bit too aggressive on the throttle there as we slide it through the final corner here to the old start line, down into Maggots and Beckett's. Tried to stick it around the outside but just run out of grip there. Up into 5th gear just to get try and get something done here. Big lock up. But we do get the exit on the driver here. I am just edging him out here. We are past, so I can. Oh, he's still there. Got him in room here. We seem to have a run down the inside on this black car here, and possibly on the yellow and grey one as well.
That's 5th place. Great driving.
Down into Maggots and Beckett's, the grey car goes through here.
Fastest first sector you've done so far. Great stuff.
And I think it might be raining, but I'm not sure. The engineer did say we were expecting some rain, but I do not know when that was due to come in.
1 second behind 3rd place. Great job. Keep the pressure on. Let's get past it. Let's get on the podium.
Try and get a better line through Maggots and Beckett's here.
Keep this up. Just set fastest lap of the race.
But my car just doesn't have the grip, and it is beginning to rain now. I can see the droplets on the windscreen, so I will just set the wipers going. I know I am slightly faster than the AIs here in the wet. However, I did adjust my difficulty settings, so perhaps not. Bit of contact there with the 3rd place cars. We do run a bit wide, and I think he's got the switchback dipping a wheel on the grass there. And the race control is telling me to just slow down.
10 minutes to go.
We do now have to make up another place. We've sent one up the inside here in the wet. Possibly a dangerous move, but we do get it done. Back onto the Wellington Straight here, under the bridge. That of course we had the Spectator run onto the track here of the 2022 F1 British Grand Prix. I do believe that is the same bridge. Possibly have a run on
the pressure. Come on, keep at it.
first
You're
here,
gonna get past
and
it.
we are past. Possibly pushing it a bit hard in the wet weather here. Big lock up into the braking zone there. We are, I do see us going through most of these corners now sideways as the car is running slicks. And I don't see the point in pitting. Lots of standing water on the track now.
You've extended your lead to 3 seconds. Good job. Keep pushing.
Just really trying to keep a lookout for standing water.
7 minutes remaining.
That will be what kills me in this race, I feel. That and locking up the brakes. Big lock up into the corner there. Going to just turn the speed up on these wipers again. Six minutes remaining in the session. As it stands, we will win. Hopefully, the commentator's curse doesn't kick in there. We just go through a puddle of standing water there. It unsettles the rear end of the car. Of course, having to brake a bit earlier for these corners in the wet air, and we do run wide. Amazingly, we do not lose a lot of time to the car behind. Lots of standing water there. You just hear the revs climb amazingly high, and we are probably going to run wide through Maggots and Becketts as well. Track conditions are terrible, but what can you expect? It's Britain, eh? I mean, the most I can say is the track conditions better than most country roads around here, 'cause they're all full of potholes. Give Silverstone a few years, those F1 cars will be flying. We go through more standing water there, as it seems to be accumulating on the apex of that corner. I see a big puddle there as we just go across it. And once again you hear those revs climb dramatically fast. Through Maggots and Becketts, just catching a bit of standing water on the exit there. I'm going to try and hold it flat here. Big puddle there. That's the turning that the car is doing right now is purely due to the standing water. You could see that standing water on the apex there. Well, I don't know if you could. The YouTube quality ain't that good, but massive fishtail there. I'd love to see F1 run in conditions like this at Silverstone this year. Although probably not. It was pretty fine last year, and Guan Yu Zhou still ended up nearly dying in the first lap of the race. It's a fisherman's weather, this isn't racing weather. Bit of damage on the front left suspension there. Not really bothered as we have less than a minute left of the session. Of course, I'm coming round to the finish now, so I'll probably have an extra lap. And once again, race control have a bit of a dig at me. Into the wall there. Bit more damage on that front left front right, sorry.
Just one more lap now, one more to go. Take the win, come on, you can do it.
And that damage is hindering my ability to go through Maggots and Beckett's properly now. That was a full lock you saw me going through there then, and it really did not want to turn. Using the standing water to help get that rear end round now. B. Try not to do an Arsenal and bottle it on the final step. That would be lovely now. I will just coast up to this corner, I think, and possibly coast through it, although there are many cars behind now. Please don't spin, please don't spin, please don't spin. Just let off through that standing water there, and there's more right there that I didn't see. As we do make it a home Grand Prix win, even though it's not really a Grand Prix, but we still win at Silverstone. To, but I believe, take the top of the drivers' standings. Even here, it still just wants to kill me. It won't get off the damn grass. Oh, a bit of contact there, as I struggled to get the car going straight. Even on the cool down lap, this thing is tremendously difficult to drive, as we just aquaplane over that puddle and go into the rear end of the red and white car, or orange and white car, sorry. Pit entries here. Absolute river on the pit entry there, as we do a Sebastian Vettel and overtake into the pits. Where's my pit box? Is this it here? I think that's it. Yeah.
That was a masterful piece of driving. Great job, bud. See you in the pit.
I will see you next race. Hello, we are now at Donington Circuit GP, driving the national layout of the circuit. So the
Okay, mate. Take it steady on the outlap. Warm the tyres before you start pushing hard.
the version of the track that British F1 great Nigel Mansell drove, the amazing Ford Mondeo here in 1998 for the British Touring Car Championship. He also drove this circuit 1993 in a Ford Mondeo and crashed just over there after making contact with Tiffany Dell, and ended up going to hospital for I think about 2 months. Alright, so down the straight here to the chicane, and we will be hopefully starting our
Alright, let's get the
outlap.
car into a decent spot for the race.
If I don't screw it all up, but I do make a bit of contact with the sister car there as we head down the straight for the flying lap into the first corner. Decent line, or would have been a decent line if I didn't go wide. Could still be in a decent spot for top 5. Down towards the old hairpin here. Good line, holding about 75 mile an hour through there. Of course, in the 80s, the older British touring cars would average about 98 mile an hour around the whole circuit here. I think 1988, Andy Rouse set a new record of 99.5 miles per hour. Try and get off the line here and compromise the other drivers' laps. Just terrible that time from me. Probably should be concentrating a little bit more rather than talking about former British greats. Of course, that one British great, Andy Rouse, is getting back together this year with a manufacturing company to remanufacture the Ford Sierra Cosworth RS500. I don't know why he's doing it, but I do know it will cost more than what the original car is worth currently. Let's try and get a decent lap in rather than being dead last. I don't particularly know all of the corner names here at Donington, as we do dip a wheel onto the grass there, but we are still 9 seconds up on our previous lap time, and that possibly should get us somewhere on the grid at least. And of course I bottle it on the last corner, doing an arsenal, as some people might say. If I can't do it next lap, I think I will just skip to the race here and try and make up some positions then. And of course, race control moans at me for going wide at the old hairpin here. I have slowed down, stop moaning at me. Very dodgy corner, that the elevation changes. That could have been pretty bad. Then Bloody idiot. You can't park there, mate. Down into the old hairpin, we got mate who keeps parking his car everywhere. In front of us. Hopefully he don't park his car on the chicane again. I might have to give him a good old British beating up after the race. And instead it is me who parks on the infield to skip to the race, as I once again bottle it. Tom Garton getting top spot there. Got 3 Toms rounding out the top 5. Let's see how we do in the race. Try and get a good start. Car's probably parked a bit far forwards in the grid slot there. We get a decent launch. We are just sending it up the middle of the pack here, and we're made up 5 positions already. Through the first corner, the sister car's just braking there. I don't know what about. Possibly the blue car in front of him. Try get off the throttle. Massive contact there. I think I killed someone. We'll have to check the replay after the race. Try and exploit our way out of that by braking in the braking zone. And we are up into the top 3 after our in one lap after our amazingly terrible qualifying session. I think we're too far back to send it into the old chicane here, and we do just die a bit as the sister car is there on the outside. I'll try not to make contact. And of course I will brake and try and get the cut back here, but I think I braked a bit too early there, so instead we will try and out-brake and send up the inside, but no. big braking zone there, which clipped the sausage curb, and the officials are moaning at us for that. I must have went a bit further over the sausages. Hopefully I can swindle my way out of it in the braking zone. Probably not this time. I think they might have learned. Oh no, they have not. Still trying to chase down our own teammate here. In the real world he'd probably be told to let me pass, because I have been faster than him every race now.
You're all over his mirrors. Let's try and take him on this lap. See if you can force him into an error and slip past.
I think I might have him down the straight here. We are past. And I think we get an amazing run down the front straight as well to take third back.
Nice one. A new PB.
And it's a new personal best for me around this track, which is saying something because I've driven quite fast cars around here.
Remaining.
Third place is a bit twitchy there. Just give him a helpful little push. NASCAR style. Fast car approaching. I'm on the lead lap, you idiot. We're up into second now. Come on, lad.
Okay, that's P2.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me, you stupid idiot. You'd think I'd know what position I'm in. It's literally in the top left corner for me. God, sometimes I wish this game was like the F1 games and had a little button so you could say to your mechanic to shut up sometimes. I think this might give me a penalty here. It's stayed up there for a bit long. Yeah, it's a shame. Alright, I need to take this guy and get a second clear of him. Oh, for God's sake, into the sandpit. I don't know what happened to the sister car who was in fourth, but oh, for God's sake, I'm not cutting the damn corner. Get your damn eyes checked. What are you moaning at me now for? Oh, for God's sake. instant fucking karma.
7 minutes to go.
Oh, for God's sake, lad. You get your... Did you get your damn driving license out of a raffle box, mate? Give me room.
That's your fastest second sector so far. Great job. Keep it up. Nice one. That's the best final sector time of anybody so far today.
I don't care. Tell me how far behind the bloke behind is. Into the sand trap here. I see the sister car up ahead there. We're gonna have to do quite a bit of driving to recover this now.
Five minutes to go.
It's a shame when a car company founded in Birmingham can't even make a car which can compete with itself. And it's a shame we're probably using Pirelli tyres here. I say that because they haven't even worn a slight bit. Sorry, it's a shame we're probably using Michelin tyres here because they haven't worn a slight bit. I would rather have the grip that a Pirelli has.
Fastest first sector you've done so far. Great job.
God, this gearbox is terrible. And the tyres are also shite. Almost murder someone there, and we have been murdered big time.
You've got some aero damage. Your lap times start getting drastically worse. You better come in.
I can tell I've got some
3 minutes
aerodynamic damage. I can also tell I have amazingly bad suspension damage. I'm not finishing dead last. I'm going to try and squeeze him a bit. He's on the other side now. It's all going to be in the handling here. I have no top end now due to the aerodynamics. down to the...
2 minutes remaining.
He's there on the inside. He's a bit aggressive. He really wants this 11th place. Much like me, he does not want to be dead last. I have literally done a Manchester United 2013-2014 season. Massive fall from glory here. We go from winning the last race to being complete and utter bullshit in one race. He is cashing there. I do see him approaching quite fast in the rear view. Why is there still over a minute?
1 minute remaining.
Oh, he's up the inside. I thought he was on the left hand side then, but yeah, he's going to try it up there. I'll block him. I don't know where he is at the old hairpin, but I keep my foot planted the whole way through that corner. And we probably will finish dead last anyway due to that 1 second penalty. And the driver behind probably knows that. Well, I don't know actually. Come on. It's going to be close, I can tell you that now. I think we've done it. I think we secured 11th place in this race. However, I really can't tell you. And I am just going to probably focus on driving this thing back to the pits. I don't know how the whole bonnet came off, because that took the lights and everything with it, which probably should have still been attached via the wires to turn them on and off. And I'm pretty sure with an impact like that, the engine would have been dead. But clearly not. As it says up in the top top left. We sustained 37% total allowed amount of damage to the engine, and it has been worn 21%. Considering we're on the outlet, I reckon we will do an honorary lap of the hairpin here. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.